Hey, we're here in the Los Padres Forest for the Sespe River Trail to the Willett Hot Springs. We had to park on the road way back there because the parking lot is closed. Not closed, but full. So we're starting the trail hike now, and we'll start hiking. So here we are, Sespe Creek Trail, right here. We will be going up to Willett Campgrounds right here. So that's the plan. There's a hot springs up there. And so let's get hiking. First water crossing. And could somebody tell me real quick in the comments, is that poodle dog bush right there? It looks pretty big. It doesn't have purple flowers. It almost looks like something else, but okay, so we're gonna keep on hiking. First water crossing, so there's water in the creek, but we'll keep hiking. I think that's like the fourth water crossing. They've all had rocks, so we haven't had to get our feet wet yet. Girls brought water shoes. My plan is to just walk right through the water and deal with wet feet. Yeah, so I think all the gain is on the way back except for up to the hot springs. So, and it's over 10 miles, so it shouldn't be that bad. Pack is carrying real well. So this is a shining endorsement for the way marked through. Yvette's also not feeling the weight on her back, and she's carrying a lot of weight too, so doing pretty good. Keep hiking. I am walking through the water, and my feet are wet because I didn't want to take I didn't bring my water shoes. I didn't want to carry that, so my feet are just wet. The water's not too terribly cold, so I'm okay with that. Oh, that's a big bluegill, and there are big bluegill fish in here. Oh my gosh. There are fish in here. I don't eat fish. I like to catch fish. I used to fish a lot. There are some big bluegill in here. and they have never seen bait, they'd be easy to catch. Huge ones. Okay, I think they're bluegill. I'm gonna keep walking across. The girls are changing into their water shoes, but I wanted to kind of see where the path went, and I found it. But my feet are gonna be very, very wet. They'll dry out soon. So, I'm gonna keep on hiking. Look at this. Look at that stream behind me. This is gorgeous. Yep. When you're hiking here, look for these little pink ribbons. They will guide you in the areas that you need to go in. But yeah, we're gonna keep on hiking now and get through this water that I'm just standing in now. So far, that was the trickiest part. So you gotta make sure you look for the trail sign to the right as you're coming past Bear Creek. You'll then forge a river. There's no way to cross it other than getting your feet wet. Bring water shoes if you don't want to get your hiking shoes wet. Then from there, veer right, and you're gonna keep walking until you see a trail sign that brings you up and over the ridge. It looks like people have walked down the middle of it, just like we did, but then we had to backtrack. So I think we're back on trail. We're gonna keep on hiking. Hey guys, so we ran into a couple wild campers. There's camping off to the side. There's a few like steep ups, but for the most part, this trail's pretty level. Been a good time, but it's starting to get hot, so I'm hoping we can get out of this heat quick, get to the campsite, set up, and then go to the hot springs. So that's where we are. We're about, hey Lexi, how far do you got?
5.92.
Almost 6 miles into the hike. So we got about a little bit more than 3 to go to get to the campsite, and I think another mile to go to get to the hot spring. So that's where we are. We'll keep hiking. Hey, we just went through a section of trail that had those yellow flowers that all had thorns on them. They're kind of beating us up. It's a little overgrown. Came across our first snake. It was a California king snake, so non-poisonous, black and white. Not a California mountain king snake, but a California king snake. So we're gonna keep hiking. I think we've got like 2 or 3 more miles to go. It's starting to get really hot, and we are really super exposed. It's pretty. You do have this lone tree up here, but yeah, we're gonna keep on hiking. Okay, it's 10 minutes to 11. It's July 3rd, 2020. So you can look up the weather there. It feels really hot. We're in this dry wild buckwheat. Very exposed, very hot. I've already drank 1 liter. So whether you're doing this in 2 days or 1 day, you're absolutely going to need to filter water. a lot of opportunities, but when you get up here, the water's way down there. So make sure that you have at least a liter when you're up here. I do. I think the girls both have a lot of water still on them. The wife brought three liters because she doesn't want to drink filtered water, but I think that'll stop after this one. The pack's rubbing on her shoulders a little bit. She's got a owie. It looks raw, so we're gonna try to leukotape it when we get there. We're gonna stop at the campsite, set up, rest a little bit, and then we will hit the hot springs a little later, maybe in the evening. We're seeing more people go that way, so I don't think a lot of people will be out here this weekend. But yeah, although all of these fields of buckwheat, wild buckwheat, are really beautiful. So we're gonna keep hiking in this heat and keeping ourselves hydrated. We're gonna hike on. We're in the home stretch. We just hiked down a little bit. As I showed you, I believe, that's Willett right there, all those trees. And the hot springs are up a little higher. So we're almost there. Girls finally caught back up. They're hiking really slow, really tired. We're gonna keep on hiking. We are in the process of just wading down this creek because All Trails says to come down here and there's no way to get out. But it looks like it forks up here. And so my plan is to follow this to the fork and then follow that back over to Willett Campgrounds. This has not been the easiest trail to follow. We got lost over by Bear Creek and we're lost here. I think we were supposed to go further down. That's the way the trail looked. But we're looking. Worst case scenario, we give up on Willett Hot Springs, hike back a little bit, camp at a little place that has a swimming hole, call it a day. So we're gonna try see what we can find, keep going. So you notice I'm not wearing my pack right now. We went the wrong way, terribly. And yeah, so we missed it completely. There's a sign that says go right, you're supposed to go straight. The trail keeps going. And so I'm now scouting for a campsite. We found one campsite that's really nice. So we're gonna see if we can find yet another campsite. So I'm gonna look a little bit and then we'll go back. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, so we ended up running into someone who knew where Willett Campground was. It's actually a big swooping grouping of camps. But there's also, if you keep hiking, there is, I guess, some cabins, but not a lot of places to filter water. So we selected a site that was pretty nice. It's right next to the creek. There's one little deep pool that you can kind of sort of swim in. The girls have gone up to the hot springs. I'm not going to. I'm going to stay back just because I want to watch the camp and I'm just tired. It's 12 miles with all the getting lost and the forging through water and stuff like that, so I'm very exhausted. But the camp is set up. My filtered water to get us back up to our full amount that we brought here. So I've got 2 liters, Lexi's got 2 liters, Yvette brought 3 liters. They both drink a liter. I drank 2 liters on the way up here. And then I've got 2 liters in my Knock Dirty bag ready to go. Give you a little tour of the camp. So right back here, that is the girls' tent. That is a river country tent, version 2.0, not 2.2. And then right here, that's my Z-Packs duplex. It's set up. Inside is the thermarest and the Enigma quilt and a pillow and my pack. So that's all ready to go. The campsite we've got, it's kind of cool. Let me bring it up. You can see that there's this board, this log right here. It's on a rock over there, and it actually comes around here. So someplace to sit. And then right here we have a fire pit. I don't think we're allowed to have a fire. We're allowed to do a stove, so we'll boil some water. Maybe we'll start a fire depending on how it gets, how cold. Feet are wet because I walked in with my shoes and socks, filtering water, and then when I played in the water a little bit. So as I said, girls are off to the hot springs. I will ask them about it, and we made it here. So we'll sleep the night here, and then tomorrow will be day 2. This isn't goodbye. There'll be more here, as we eat and stuff like that. But I just wanted to update on the trip here and the campsite.